Hi crochets of the world. In this tutorial we will knit. As I always say to you, I adore to crochet, I am obsessed with crochet, but from time to time I really love to knit some projects too. And now for this project I choose to knit I choose a knitted pattern stitch because it looks just marvelous and it is really easy. And if you know to knit and purl, then you might want to give it a try. It is easy, it is very fancy, but it is fancy because of the yarn that I used. It's a yarn that you can find obvious in our boutique. You have the link below of it. It is bamboozle from King Cole. Oh my gosh, it is so beautiful. This yarn is very particular, very nice. It is a yarn that itself gives a pattern stitch, I can say. So even if you just knit or you just purl or I don't know, you just work in stockinette stitch, you will have something beautiful. I choose here a pattern stitch for my capelete, let's say scarf capelete. It's a cape scarf because I want it like this. I want something to put it on my shoulders just when it's a little bit chilly out there, and something to, yes, embellish my outfit. Even if it is a simple outfit, with this one on your shoulders will be just lovely, fancy, beautiful. I already have a crochet design with the same yarn. As I said, I am in love with this yarn because it is beautiful. That's all. What can I say? So you have the link below of this one too if you want to work it, because it is really fancy. Look at this. Isn't it just fancy? Here I used a stitch that I invented myself from the jasmine stitch and the Solomon stitch put together, and it looks marvelous. Okay, now but let's talk about our project for today. You will need 3 of this, so 300 grams, because one of this is 100 gram, 6 millimeters knitting needles, and that's all. Oh, you also need a very lovely pin, shawl pin. Yes, it's a kind of shawl pin. I used to give them as a gift actually to my customers. So I really love to put a little gift in each pack. It's for me something that I don't know, it's important. So I choose this actually to wear mine in a shape of a heart shape, because actually it's like it is warm to our heart, this scarf, this cape. I don't know, it's so nice and warm, and yes, so that's why. Now I will just want to show you actually how it looks, but of course, as usual, you have the photos, entire photos and lots of them on Instagram and on my Facebook page, so you can just go ahead and watch and see how it looks on me. Okay, in the tutorial I am showing you the pattern stitch with a normal yarn, let's say, because I want you to understand the pattern stitch. It is really easy. As I said, if you know to knit and purl, it is just perfect. And of course I show you the measures and all the versions that you can create from this one. Okay, so now let's get started. Bye. So first of all, I want you to know to understand the pattern stitch, and for this I will work with a normal, let's say, yarn, so you can see better the stitches and all the entire pattern. Okay, now the pattern stitch is a multiple of 18. So I put here 2 times 18. On my scarf I put 3 times 18, but on my scarf I work with 6 millimeters crochet needle, knitting needles. Here I am working with 4 on this watch, 4 millimeters, and you will need to know 4 rows. So 4 rows is the sequence to repeat. First row is a knit row. Second row is a purl row. So it is really easy. Only the third row is actually the pattern row, the row that creates the pattern. Okay, so knit row. The first row of the sequence to repeat is knit all. Okay, so you will just go ahead and knit all the stitches till the end. Then the second row is a purl all. I am almost at the end with my first row, the knitting row, knit all, and second row is purl all. So let's purl all. My knitting style is continental, but if you knit English style, it's exactly the same thing. So the stitches are worked the same. It's only about the yarn that in continental style we keep the yarn on the left hand, and in the English one the yarn is kept in the right hand. So that's all. Okay, so purl all. Then we will go with the third row, which is the one that it is to be memorized, because it's actually the one that creates, as I said at the beginning, creates the pattern stitch. Okay, anyway, I will show you one more time the entire sequence. Don't worry, you will understand it. I'm pretty sure. Okay, the last one. Good. Now knit and purl, first and second rows. Third row, we begin by knitting 2 together 3 times, so on the first 6, and we will actually end by knitting 2 together 3 times at the end. We must have 6 more at the end of the row, even if you have more sequences of 18. Okay, so knit 2 together once, knit 2 together twice. Oops, it's tricky. And knit 2 together 3 times. Now the sequence to repeat is this one. We will yarn over and knit 1 6 times. So this is 1, 2, 3, yarn over, knit, 4, yarn over, knit, 5, yarn over, knit, 6. 6 times. Okay, so now from 6 stitches we must have 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, now on the next 12 stitches we will knit 2 together. So knit 2 together 6 times. Knit 2 together 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this is the sequence to repeat till the end. Actually, at the end you will just knit 3 times, knit two together 3 times. This is the difference, okay? So into the last sequence to repeat, you will knit only 3 times, 2 together, not 6 times, okay? That's all. So even if you have more than 2 times the multiple on your hook, 3, 4 times, okay? So again, we will repeat the sequence. So yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, knit 2, yarn over, knit 3, yarn over, knit 4, yarn over, knit 5, yarn over, knit 6. And we must have at the end 6 stitches. If you have at the end 6 stitches, this means that you just work perfectly. So you will knit 2 together 3 times. And this is the 3rd row. As I said, it's the row that gives us actually the wave. Okay, so it's a little bit impossible to see it now, but believe me. 4th row and the last row of our pattern stitch, so sequence, sorry to repeat, of the pattern is a knit row. Knit all, even if we are on the wrong side of our work, we will knit all. So into the 4th row, just write these 4 rows on a piece of paper so you can have them in front of you when you work them for the first times. Then you will just memorize them. So knit, I always do like this. So knit all, 4th row to repeat. Knit all the stitches, even if we are on the wrong side. When you knit all, this is my advice, just be sure that you knit your yarn overs. You don't lose them, okay? You have to knit them. Sometimes it is possible to just lose them, so don't lose them, knit them. Okay. And this is all. So as you can see, it is really easy. Okay, we need them all. Now I will show you one more time. I will pass you through all this beautiful and easy pattern. Believe me, it's really easy. I'm not a knitter, I am a crocheter, but I like to knit too. So from time to time I like to knit some projects. So that's why I say to you, just try them because they are not very difficult. I have a ABC, stitches, ABC notions for the knitting. Then if you are a crocheter and you want to learn how to knit, I have this playlist. I actually created it for you. Try, believe me, it's not difficult. Okay, so first row, it's all knit. So we knit all. Okay, we knit all. Second row, purl all. So I will knit my first, I will purl my second, and I will meet you for the third row again, which is, as I said, the row, as you've already seen, the row that creates the pattern stitch, that creates all. So knitted the first, purled the second, and here we are with the third row. So as I said before, as I explained you before, on our first 6 stitches and last 6 stitches we knit 2 together. So 1, knit 2 together, 2, knit 2 together, 3, knit 2 together. Okay, and now we go with the sequence. Yarn over, knit 1 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now on the next 12 stitches we K2 together, so knit 2 together 6 times. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this is how you will continue on for the entire row that you have. At the end you will work yarn over, knit 1 6 times, 2, 3, so yarn over like this, and knit 4, 5, and 6. And you must have 6 more stitches to the end, and you will K2 together, so knit 2 together 3 times on this. 1, 2, and 3. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Okay, that's all. So as you can see, we have our waves. More or less, we need to work a little bit more so we can actually see them, but that's it. It's really easy. So this is the sequence to repeat. First knit, second purl, third begin and finish with 3 times knit 2 together. Then the sequence is yarn over, knit 1 for 6 times, and knit 2 together for 6 times. You will repeat this till the end. You will finish with yarn over, knit 1 6 times, and knit 2 together 3 times. Okay, so as I said, just write down on a piece of paper these 4 rows so you can have it in front of you when you work it. Now I will show you the rest of the scarf, the actually measures and all the rest now. So now this is my scarf capelet, let's say, because it's more a capelet as you've seen than a scarf. I love it. Now measures, I put 3 times 18, and I have 35, 36 width, centimeters width, and in length measures 130 centimeters. Now from here, if you put 18 stitches more, you will obtain really a lovely beautifully large shawl, and you can just continue on in length for about, so to reach 150, maybe 160. So you will just get a lovely a lovely shawl blanket, actually, something beautiful. Yes, a shawl blanket, I can say. I love the idea. Now what else I can say about it? So I put 3 times, I set the measures. I like to use it with one of these. This is a shawl pin. I love shawl pins. I just love them. This you can find in our boutique, in my boutique. You can find some shapes of this kind of shawl pins, but this one particular, this one and other, I used to put them as a gift in the pack of my customers because it's, I don't know, it's nice. So 300 grams for this one. If you want it larger or longer, you will need 4 100 grams. That would be all. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you like this project. If you like my projects, don't forget to give me a like to my video. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss another video of mine. And share on Facebook, share on Twitter, share with your friends my videos. You help me a lot, and for you it's just nothing. Thank you for watching. See you at the next tutorial. Bye bye.